Dear fellow Ghanaians living abroad, I wish you a happy Independence Day. Though you're celebrating far from home, you remain vital members of our national family, and I'm honored to join you in that spirit. Today, as we commemorate our 69th year of independence, we do so under the Clarion theme, Building Prosperity, Inspiring Hope. It is and must remain a sacred promise that guides every decision we make, every policy we craft, and every dream we dare to pursue. 6 days ago, I stood before Parliament and presented the state of our nation. I spoke candidly about our challenges and proudly about our progress. Today, I speak to all of Ghana, to every farmer in the northern Savannah Belt, every trader at the Makola market, every teacher in our classrooms, every nurse in our health facilities, every young entrepreneur with a smartphone and a dream, and every Ghanaian wherever they may be. Our democracy is stronger because we've learned to disagree without being disagreeable, to compete without destroying, and to transition power peacefully as a testament to the maturity of our people. When I assumed office, I came with a clear mandate from you to reset Ghana, not to merely manage our challenges, but to fundamentally transform our approach to governance, development, and national prosperity. Resetting Ghana means restoring integrity to public life and reviving industries that were left dormant. It means rekindling hope in the hearts of our young people. I'm proud to report that over the past year, we've made significant strides. We have begun the difficult but necessary work of stabilizing our economy, bringing down inflation, strengthening our currency, the cedi, and restoring investor confidence. We've renegotiated our debts on terms that are more favorable to our people. We've cut wasteful expenditure and redirected the saved resources to critical sectors like health, education, and agriculture. But economic statistics, though important, do not tell the full story. Resetting Ghana is about resetting values, resetting expectations, and resetting the very relationships between leaders and the led. Under my leadership, we will not pay lip service to fighting corruption. The war has been waged against it, and the fight will be intensified. I've insulated anti-corruption bodies from political interference and made it clear that no one, regardless of position or party, is above the law. But government alone cannot win this fight. We need a cultural revolution that invokes in all of us the values of honesty, diligence, and accountability that our forebears held very dear. We must teach our children that integrity is not negotiable, that wealth acquired through dubious means is a curse and not a blessing, and that true success is measured not by what we accumulate, but what we contribute to national progress. Countrymen and women, independence came with freedoms, but freedoms come with responsibilities. We must restore discipline to our national life. Discipline in how we handle public resources. Discipline in how we conduct ourselves in traffic, in queues, and in public spaces. Discipline in paying our taxes, obeying our laws, and holding ourselves to the highest standards. We must embrace nationalism, the kind that recognizes that our first loyalty is to our nation, Ghana, and that we rise or fall together, and that our diversity or ethnicity, religion, and language is our strength and not our weakness. Young people of Ghana, you possess skill and talents that previous generations could only dream of. In your hands, a smartphone is not just a device. It is a business, it is a classroom, it's a studio, and at the same time, it's a bank. But I also know your frustrations. I know that too many of you have brilliant business ideas but cannot access capital. My government is committed to creating an environment where your talents can flourish. We're removing bureaucratic barriers to business registration. We're investing in digital infrastructure to support tech entrepreneurship. We're reforming our educational curriculum to align with the demands of the 21st century economy. We're working with the private sector to create internship and apprenticeship opportunities that bridge the gap between the classroom and a career. We're establishing innovation hubs and incubation centers across the country, not just in Accra, but in Kumasi, in Tamale, Takrady, Koforidua, and Ho. But I must also challenge you. Hone your skills relentlessly. The world is competitive, and sympathy is not a currency in the global marketplace. Excel at what you do. Be disciplined. Be professional. Be reliable. Opportunities favor the prepared. Entrepreneurship is not just about apps and tech. We need young people innovating in agriculture and transforming our farms with technology. We need young people in manufacturing to turn our raw materials into finished products. We need young people in the creative arts to tell our stories to the world. Countrymen and women, I'm pleased to announce once again that I've assented to the 24-hour Economy Authority Bill, and it is now law. This is a major economic transformation. We'll now roll out the incentives we have for businesses that are ready to extend their operating hours to 24 hours, optimize national productivity, and create hundreds of thousands of new jobs. This is how we build prosperity. This is how we inspire hope. And speaking of hope, I'm thrilled to announce that we're in the final stages of establishing the Women's Development Bank. This process is being diligently led by Her Excellency the Vice President. The Women's Development Bank will provide accessible, affordable financial services tailored specifically to women in business. Whether you're a farmer in the Volta region, a hairdresser in Nima, a seamstress in Komenda, or a tech entrepreneur in Accra, this bank will offer not just credit, but business training, mentorship, and networking opportunities. It will recognize that when you empower a woman, you empower a family, a community, and ultimately a nation. As we approach the milestone of our 70th anniversary next year, let us commit to a vision for the next decade. A Ghana where no child goes to bed hungry. A Ghana where quality education is truly free and accessible to all. A Ghana where healthcare is excellent and affordable. A Ghana where our roads, railways, and ports are of world class. A Ghana where we produce what we consume and consume what we produce. A Ghana where talent, not connections, determines success. A Ghana that is digitally connected from Aflao to Hamile. A Ghana that is safe, secure, and at peace with itself. A Ghana where the environment is protected for generations yet unborn. A Ghana where every citizen, regardless of ethnicity, religion, gender, or background, can pursue happiness and fulfillment. This is achievable, but it requires all of us, governments, opposition, civil society, traditional leaders, religious bodies, the private sector, and every individual citizen working together. My countrymen and women, 69 years ago, our nation was born in hope. Today, we renew that hope. We renew our commitment to the ideals of freedom, justice, and prosperity.